Meet Violet Jessop, the woman who survived not one, not two, but three major maritime disasters. Born in 1887 to Irish immigrants in Argentina, Violet's early life was no stranger to adversity. As a child, she battled tuberculosis, a disease doctors were certain would kill her. But Violet wasn't one to give up easily. She survived, foreshadowing the incredible resilience she'd show throughout her life. In 1911, Violet was working as a stewardess aboard the IMS Olympic when it collided with a British warship. Though the ship managed to limp back to port, this was just the beginning of her extraordinary maritime adventures. But fate had much bigger plans for her. The following year, Violet found herself aboard the supposedly unsinkable Titanic. On that fateful night of April 14, 1912, she was sleeping in her bunk when the collision occurred. As chaos unfolded, she helped passengers into lifeboats and was eventually ordered into Lifeboat 16 herself. She watched in horror as the magnificent ship disappeared into the freezing Atlantic waters. But perhaps the most dramatic of her survival stories came during World War I. Working as a nurse aboard the Britannic, Titanic's sister ship, Violet was there when it struck a mine in the Aegean Sea. As the ship began sinking, she jumped from a lifeboat that was being sucked into the ship's still-turning propellers. The force of the water pulled her deep underwater, and she struck her head hard. Yet somehow, she surfaced and was rescued. They called her Miss Unsinkable, and for good reason. Throughout her life, Violet maintained a sense of humor about her incredible experiences. She continued working at sea until her retirement in 1950, having spent 42 years on the waves. Her remarkable story reminds us that sometimes the most extraordinary tales aren't fiction, they are the real experiences of extraordinary people who refuse to let fate sink their spirits. Do these things so we can reach 10 subs.